Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. Today we have Gravity Falls, the series. This is from 2012 to 2014. It's only 2 seasons, which is really weird. I thought it was around so much longer, but it has a humongous fan following of all 41 episodes. It's not that much. If I had had the time, I would have slammed through every single one of them, but I only had time for really watching 3, and I'm hooked. So, all my friends who have cosplayed as these characters, who've just went on and on. I have a friend who wears a Dipper's hat all the time. Yeah, there's people who are obsessive, and they're grown adults in their 30s. So, yeah. This is, yeah, sure, it's a kid's show, but it's not really. It's meant for teens and adults, I guess. I can't say I guess. It is very much has a whole lot more layers than just, hey, kids, here's some absurd, wacky cartoons. Yeah, sure, little kids can probably appreciate it to a certain degree, but the stories, the mystery, the humor is so much more subversive than most kids will get. There's tons of little, not innuendo, a little, not overtly. You'd have to just have a really good imagination to make it overtly innuendous, whatever. But no, it's yeah, it's like I said, it's absurd. It's weird. It's about 2 kids, Dipper and Mabel, who are sent. They're city kids who are sent off to live with their grandpa for the summer, or not. Sorry, not grandpa. Their uncle, Grunkle. Their Uncle Grunkle. Well, he's Grunkle Stan. That's a weird mishmash of a title, but he runs a mystery shop in the middle of the woods up in Oregon, and it's really just a place that he uses to scam people who are looking for otherworldly things. He has just lots of tchotchkes. He gives tours and he convinces people to buy all sorts of tchotchkes and swag that they really don't need for things that really don't exist, or do they? You get the impression that he's absolutely clueless and just greedy, not so nice weirdo. In many cases, although he does adore his grandkids, although he's his niece and nephew, even though he's just not really good at showing it. And they're not really good at showing appreciation for him as well, as we see in the second episode. But you get the impression he knows a little bit more. There's a little bit of mystery here, more than he lets on. So yeah, this is a absolutely fun show, full of, I don't know, it has pieces of the X-Files, without the Mulder Scully thing. It has pieces of Twin Peaks in it. Definitely some Twin Peaks. It's an animated Twin Peaks in a sense. Sure, there's no murder mystery, although there is one in the 3rd episode, but it's very unusual. But it's and I know I'm only scratching the surface. I did notice that during the credits, if you watch to the very, very end, they have a animated sequence that runs over the credits. At the very end of the credits, you'll see a coded message. I'm sure Gravity Falls fans know what I'm talking about. This, I'm guessing, means something. If you were to decode it and put it together, you would know a little bit more about what's going on. Maybe, or it could be total BS. I have no idea. But yeah, it's one of the things I noticed when I was watching it. And of course, in the credits, you get to see who's in this thing. Jason Ritter, the son of the iconic John Ritter, Jack from Three's Company, the man who taught me how to fall down. Funny. Jason Ritter is Dipper, and Kristen Shaw is Mabel Pines, his sister. And you'll know Kristen, she's all over the place. She does voices in so many different things, but most notably, she plays Louise on Bob's Burgers. She's got this high, shrill kind of voice that you can't miss. You recognize it immediately. She was in The Last Man on Earth, and she's in the new Bill and Ted movie as one of their ancestors. So, yeah, she's instantly recognizable. She's a comedian, and this thing is chock full of comedians. By the way, in a recurring role, Wendy Corduroy, which she only just appears like in one scene per episode so far anyway, is played by Linda Cardellini, which she was from Freaks and Geeks, and she was also Hawkeye's wife in Avengers. I'm going to go through a few of these. John DiMaggio plays Manly Dan, who's super macho dad who has like 3 kids. We first meet him fishing with his kids. But John DiMaggio is Bender from Futurama. I'm going to go through the list here. There's a few. D. Bradley Baker, of course, is in everything. T.J. Miller, Will Forte, Greg Griffin, Justin Roiland, Rick and Morty, J.K. Simmons, Stephen Root, oh my gosh, Nick Offerman from Parks and Recreation, Nathan Fillion from Firefly, and Rookie, and Castle, and everything else. And John Oliver appears in the 3rd episode. I won't say as who, because that would be a big spoiler. Also, Larry King shows up, too. It's a weird collection of actors and voices. There's so many. Alfred Molina? Holy cow. There's a lot. Tara Strong, of course. She's an iconic voice actor. So, yeah, there's just so many. There's so many. So, yeah, I'm not going to go through the list like I did with the other show series a couple days ago. By the way, we haven't had series in a long time. We've had 4 series out of the last 7 days, out of the last week. 4 series. That's a lot. That's crazy. Anyway, I love it because it's just absurd, wacky, weird humor, and Mabel is the queen of that, especially. Dipper is more the straight man to Mabel's just insanity, but yeah, he sort of keeps it together while she is just all in on everything that is that they approach in most cases. So. From what I understand, there is a bigger story here, and there is a lot of things that are building towards a greater mystery, let's just say, in this. I hope so, at least. Maybe I was lied to. I have no idea. But, yeah, I highly recommend Gravity Falls. I am going to add this to my watch list to make sure I watch the rest of them, along with all the others that I have to catch up on Disney+. But, yeah, seriously, I can't say much more without ruining some of the little spoilers throughout. But it's a fun show. It's funny, and it is worth your time if you like just crazy, weird animated series. This is the one for you. All right, let's pick tomorrow's episode. Come on. 413. Feels like we've had this one really recently. Yeah, we did. 413. We already had, and it was Perry. Okay, that wasn't recent. Well, 248. It's about 50 episodes almost ago. Jeez. We're coming up on 300 very soon. We might have something special for you then. We'll see. Come on. 214. Didn't we just have 214? Wasn't this 214? No. Okay, we didn't. Man, but we're getting so close. We're missing some things I really want to see. That I haven't watched in a while. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is just at 213, and Halloween Town, which getting ready for the fall here, is 215. But in between, we have Gus. 214 is Gus, and I think it's about a donkey. I think it's a donkey movie. I'm not sure, but I've seen it, well, flipping through stuff. I'm pretty sure It's about a donkey. Could be wrong, but we'll find out tomorrow on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge with Gus. All right. See you then. Bye.